All right, so you want to learn something new, right? You want to cut through all the noise and get to the good stuff. That's what we're doing here. Today we're taking a deep dive into something the National Gallery's got going on. It's called the National Gallery Mixtape.
That's right. We'll be looking at the Google Arts and Culture page for it and trying to break it down for you. Figure out just what this mixtape is, what it's all about.
So, okay, you're on the webpage. First thing you see is that title, National Gallery Mixtape, big and bold. But then right under that, you've got this line. It says, mix a personalized soundtrack inspired by paintings from the National Gallery with the help of Google AI.
And that's interesting, right? It's saying, hey, this art, it's not just for looking at. It's like they want you to experience it through sound, using AI to make a soundtrack. I mean, it's kind of moving past just looking at the art and maybe tapping into like a feeling, like how music makes you feel that you might not get just from looking at the painting. It's like a shifting from seeing to feeling art. Plus, you've got all these loading things popping up. So it seems like it's doing this in real time, making it just for you.
You scroll down a bit, and at the bottom, you've got those links, Google Translate and other Google apps.
Yeah.
So it's all connected. Then you see this. Finished playing. Share resume exit National Gallery mixtape.
hmm
So it's definitely like something you interact with. You can play it, pause it, even share it with others.
Now think about that share button for a second. I mean, in the bigger picture, that's pretty interesting, right? It's almost like they're encouraging people to get more involved with the art, make it something they can share. I guess the idea is that if you make your own AI soundtrack, you're more likely to want to share it because it's like your own thing.
Then there's this whole section. Games you might like, they call it. It lists a bunch of different games. Blob Beats, The Descent of the Serpent, Geo Artwork, Blob Opera, Puzzle Party, even a link to see all the games. It's interesting, right? Like all these games are right there next to the mixtape. Do you think it's like a bigger plan, to make art more like a game, with the mixtape being just one part of it?
That's a great question. I mean, the main thing with the mixtape seems to be the AI making music based on the paintings. But yeah, having these games there does seem like they're trying to make art more approachable, more fun, using these digital tools to make it engaging. I guess they appeal to different people. Some folks might like the games, others might go for the mixtape. Different ways to interact with art.
So if we're putting all the pieces together, it seems like the big idea is to let people create their own personal musical journey.
Uh.
Using the National Gallery's collection and Google's AI, it's pretty new, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Think about it. The AI is looking at these paintings, the colors, the way the paint's put on, the whole mood, and turning that into music, notes, rhythms. It's like seeing art through a totally different lens.
And what does that mean for how people connect with art in general? Could this be something that draws in people who wouldn't normally go to an art gallery? Sometimes I find art galleries kind of intimidating,
Hmm.
but starting with music, something familiar, that's kind of cool.
And that's a really important point. It could make art more accessible, for people who maybe connect more with music or who find looking at paintings a bit, I don't know, off-putting. It's like meeting them where they are and saying, hey, here's a different way to experience art.
So the big takeaway here is the National Gallery Mixtape. It's on Google Arts and Culture. It uses AI to make you a soundtrack based on the National Gallery's paintings. And it's part of a whole group of interactive art games.
Exactly. It's like this cool mix of old art and new technology, and it gives you this really personal, maybe even more immersive way to get into art.
And that brings us to our final thought for you to consider. With AI and art coming together like this, how do you think AI will change the way we interact with creative stuff in the future? I mean, beyond soundtracks, what other kinds of unexpected artistic experiences could we have? What will the future hold?